thank you for the work. Is once I went from starting the hospice work, I found you, and I don't think that was by accident. You know, our orders are step, but we're also responsible for our steps. It was an ordained meeting. So I appreciate what you represent, and not only my education and training as being a doula, but also my life. When I see you showing up doing your work, it allows me and gives me permission to show up and do my work. Well, we had the education of know what to expect, and we had the vocabulary, and we also have doulas are a very close-knit community. Yeah. So we've had that support as well. But it's just a good way of showing up in the world. And so there was a point where I said to myself, are you going to risk it all to gain your true self? And as soon as I answered that question, that's when the doula work showed up. And so I did start off as a when I still do, I'm a hospice volunteer at 2 local hospice. For people that don't know to call me, I can show up and help them as well.
That's so incredible. So let's stay on that theme a little bit, because I think this is really important, and this is really important at this very moment, is that showing up with our hearts open in this space. And for me, when I started working in end of life, it taught me everything about life. I never felt more alive than working in that space. And people say, how can that possibly be? Because it taught me, again, about really being in intention, no agenda, no judgment, being present. What are you getting? And opening your heart fully. So Adrian, can I ask you, how can death bring us together? You know, the just awareness of it. And again, I talk about the fact that in our world, we've really removed death from being a part of our natural life cycle in conversation and even awareness. And it has, in my opinion, led to, again, a lot more suffering, but also the other things that death can teach us. So if we become more fully rounded with death awareness, how do you think that can bring us together a bit?
I think it equalizes it. It's almost like you have the red blood running through your veins.
Yes.
And so do I.
Yes.
You're going to take your last breath, and so am I.
Yes.
You, Suzanne, have a limited amount of time on this earth, and so do I.
Yes.
You're going to make the best of your time, and so am I.
Yes.
That's a great equalizer.
And when we step into that awareness, like, everything else seems so irrelevant, right? And it's such a beautiful reminder, because at the end of the day, I mean, just when you see all of, you know, just a lot of things that are going on, I think people forget that basically everyone wants the same things, right? It's just they're going about it way differently and in separation. And where the magic happens is the synergy of coming together in this. That's where everything transforms.
Yes, absolutely.
It has been an incredible gift getting to know you and to seeing what you're doing as a ripple effect out in the world. I could not be more grateful. So Adrian, I know everyone wants to know how they can find you, get in touch with you, and hear more about your business. If you could share that.
Sure. So it is You Are Not Alone Eldercare. I am, my website is YANAEC, which is the acronym for You Are Not Alone Eldercare. And those are my handles: Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, you name it, and I'm out there. So You Are Not Alone Eldercare, YANAEC.